Hello gorgeous people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're good, I hope you're doing okay and life's treating you as well as it possibly can. Today we are bringing back such an old school video that I used to film every single month and definitely want to start bringing it back. There's nothing better than talking about things that you actually genuinely love, products that you really enjoy, and sharing it with you guys. And of course, also updating you on my Project 10 Pan progress. Today I'm gonna be doing my February favorites. I'm just gonna show you all the things that I loved this month. It's gonna vary month to month how many things I have to show you, as well as what I show you. Like, there are maybe months where I'm more into fashion and TV and film and music, and some months where I'm more into the beauty side of things. It's gonna vary massively. It's more gonna be a general, just things that I'm loving every month kind of video. Of course, at the end, I will be showing you my Project 10 Pan. So, I just choked on air. Let's talk about some things that I have been loving this month. Let's start with some skincare. This is the MAC Hyper Real Fresh Canvas Cleansing Oil. I went to the event launching this and I've been trying it. I've actually used it quite a bit. I go between this and my Elemis Cleansing Balm. I like this one for makeup days where I'm not wearing a load of makeup. It's much lighter than my Elemis Cleansing Balm. I don't always feel like I need that super heavy oily balm to remove like day-to-day makeup, mascara that doesn't need a lot of work, things like that. This is great for that. It's good for like really heavy makeup days as well, but I do find it takes a double cleanse with this. For my like day-to-day makeup, I've been really liking this. It's really gentle and it does get the job done. And yeah, I've been using this a lot this month. It's the thing out of the whole line that I've definitely used the most since I got it. The next product is the Augustinus Beta The Cream, which is a very bougie, expensive product. I'm gonna hold my hands up and say that now. I've had this for ages. I used it for a while when I first got it, and then I kind of moved on to other things. I rediscovered this recently, and I've been using this before bed after my Skin and Me as my like evening moisturizer. In the morning, I can tell when I've used this compared to other moisturizers. My face in the morning is so smooth, like so soft, so smooth. It looks clear. I don't know what is in this. Probably the reason why it's so fecking expensive, but this just makes such a huge difference. It feels incredible. It's lightweight, but really moisturizing. Absolutely been loving this month. I wish I didn't love it because I don't want to be spending a fortune on it when it runs out and I miss it and I want to repurchase it. Lots of beauty favorites this month. As you can probably tell from my content, I've been very beauty heavy, beauty inspired this month. It's just the phase I'm going through right now. Ebbs and flows. Okay. Oh, you can see my microphone. I have two favorite foundations this month and they are completely opposite ends of the spectrum. Starting on the lighter coverage end of things, this fine skin tint is just my go-to at the moment. If I'm not filming, this is what I'm wearing, basically. It is the most beautiful, lightweight, sheer, beautifying. It makes your skin look so natural, but so radiant. It just evens out the skin tone and it does what it says on the tin. It is just a tint, like it doesn't really add all that much coverage at all. It makes your overall complexion just look really even, one tone, and really glowy. Like it has a gorgeous finish and it lasts all day. And then you just spot conceal and conceal under your eyes with concealer and add the coverage you need in that way. But for like your overall base, this is so nice. And I can't believe that this is like a sister brand to P. Louise. It's so far removed from what I think of when I think of P. Louise, which is full glam, cut creases, the whole shebang. It's so different, but just done so well, and I love it. I love the packaging, it's really minimal. It's a very much clean girl aesthetic as a product, as well as the aesthetic of the product itself. It is such a lovely product if you like a light coverage, if you're a fan of like MAC Face and Body, which you know is one of my all-time favorite foundations. This is like even sheerer than that. Oh, beautiful, it looks beautiful. And then on the other end of the spectrum, the HNB foundation, which you've heard me talk about already. You've seen me apply it in one of my recent tutorials. This is such a glorious foundation. It lasts all day. It is a medium to full coverage. You can build this up really full coverage, but it keeps that like luminosity that I love, keeps that glow. Your skin looks radiant and healthy and not overdone, but giving you that coverage that photographs really well, that lasts all day. This is great for like a clubbing foundation, but also you can wear it day to day. It is a really lovely foundation. And again, I really like the branding and the packaging. I think it's a really like pretty bottle. I'm in the shade LF8N. If you're wondering, it's so good. It's really hyped up on TikTok, but I understand why now having tried it. And its partner has also made it into this video too. The HMB concealer is like Tarte Shape Tapes. That was too much. Tarte Shape Tapes Glowy Sister. Full coverage. A little bit goes a very long way. It blends beautifully. It's actually really lightweight for the level of coverage you get from it. It just sits so well on my skin. Again, it lasts all day. It really doesn't crease under my eyes, which is rare because everything creases under my friggin' eyes. Sorry, we're trying to book flights to America. We just booked flights. I really love it a lot, and I've just been wearing this on repeat every day. I love it. There's a lot of base products in this video. This is a very interesting product to me. It's the Glow Hub Concealer. And the reason I really like this is because it is literally designed for blemishes. It's the undercover concealer. You put this on underneath your foundation as like an undercoat for blemishes. It's got skincare in it, obviously helps to treat the blemish under your makeup, so you're not just piling makeup on top of a spot, you're actually putting a treatment on top of a spot and protecting the spot from your foundation because it goes underneath, and it sets down completely matte, so then when you put your foundation on top of it, it doesn't just blend into it, it blends over it, and it kind of shields the breakout. Such a good idea, and it works. The coverage is amazing on this. It's so full coverage, it's so opaque. I've been breaking out really badly this month for hormonal and stress reasons. I think it has just been an absolute lifesaver. I really recommend it if you haven't tried this before. It's really good. It also looks really nice under the eyes as well. I do wear it under my eyes too. The brow product that I have been teasing you with is here. The Beauty Crop BFF Brow Wax is the best product I've ever put on my brows, and that is such a statement. I have really stubborn brows. Like, they do not stay up unless I use a bar of soap, spoolie, water, let it dry, set it with a 24-hour brow set from Benefit, which has been my go-to brow routine for many years now. I think I started using soap in 2021, so like 2-ish years, 2.5 years. Nothing has made me sway because no products on the market worked for me. Like the Anastasia Brow Freeze didn't work. The Refi Brow Sculptor didn't work. I just kept getting let down by these brow products that just didn't hold my brows. This does both jobs for you. It actually holds my brows in place. I'm not just saying it, it is incredible. You barely need any product, you slick them up and they stay. It's what I've got on my brows today. I haven't set them with anything on top, but they are firm, they are there, they are not gonna move. There's a fluff on my eye. What the heck? Brush hair in my eyebrow. I hope you couldn't see that. I now cannot imagine not having it. It's £10 and it will last you so long. Yeah, if you're in the market for a brow product, definitely try this. If you want me to do like a full updated brow routine, I could totally do that because it's literally 15 seconds long. It used to take me about 3 minutes per brow, and now it is so quick. Love this. This is, I think, my favorite of the month. You guys already know that I love the Made by Mitchell blushes. My favorite one was Cold Heart, which I still love, but it's a very cool toned, blue toned pink. It's really icy on my cheeks. It doesn't look natural. Like if I'm wearing it as like a look, you know, it's more of an artistic makeup look rather than a natural makeup look. So I recently tried the shade Peach Sugar and I haven't looked back. I love the color of this. It's got a really nice, it's like a dark color, but it blends out as sheerly as you like. It's got a lot of red in it, but also that kind of corally peachy shade. So it's really warming and toasty. It looks like a natural flush of color on my skin tone, on my cheeks. It is so stunning and I basically haven't stopped wearing it all month. I'm in love with it and it pairs really well with Rockateur, which is key because I'm trying to obviously use up Rockateur for Project Hempan, so having a cream blush that I think partners with it really well is making me wear it even more. We've established that this is quite sheer to get that like really blushy look that I love. I'm really happy that I found this color because it means I'm using this more. So yeah, if you want to try a new blush shade, Peach Sugar, really nice. We had a full memory card situation and I didn't realize for a while, so I don't know what we've said, but The Last of Us, if you haven't watched it yet, The Blacklist, which is an amazing kind of crime thriller show about all different kinds of criminals. It's got this amazing anti-hero who is like on the inside and he is just this like amazing character who is so complex and so interesting. I'm coming to the end of season 1 now. I'm watching it with my boyfriend who's already seen season 1, so bless him, he's very patiently rewatching it, waiting for the new season, but it's like currently still airing, so we have so much to watch. I am obsessed with it, and I basically make him watch like 3 episodes with me every time we're together, because I love it. I'm hooked. I am such a binge watcher. If I like a show, like The Last of Us is driving me insane because it's 1 episode a week, and I just don't function like that anymore. If I like something, I have to watch it in like a week. So it's driving me kind of insane because I need to have something alongside the thing I'm waiting for that I can binge watch. So it's like a good 2 things to have at once. But also, I have nearly finished Perfect Match on Netflix, which is my solo binge watching. So I binge watched The Blacklist with Arms, The Last of Us once a week with him, and then Perfect Match, just me, myself and I, and it's just all ridiculous. Of course it's ridiculous. It's such a stupid show, but I love it. It's kind of like a guilty pleasure. Like all of those Netflix love shows are my guilty pleasure. Like I love The Ultimatum, I love Love is Blind, all of the like love social experiments that most of it isn't real. I love all of that stuff because I'm a hopeless romantic. I love love. I love watching people being in love. Even though I don't believe that really any of them are in love, I still enjoy people meeting and flirting and getting to know each other. I just love watching it. So if you've not binge watched that, it's a really easy watch. I put it on in the background while I do other things because it's just crap. Can't help myself. Jason Mraz has a new song out, Feel Like Dancing. Of course, it's an absolute bop, which makes me think there's gonna be a new album, which makes me think he might tour in the UK again, and you know I will be there. You know I'll be there. And I've also been really loving Dylan this month. On my Spotify Wrapped last year, Dylan was my #1. Dylan, Jason Mraz, and the Lumineers were my top 3. I feel like that says quite a lot about me. So those are my favorite things this month. Let's get into my Project 10 Pan products and see how we're doing. We have our first empty. I finished off my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. It is dead, it is gone. I mixed foundation in here to mix it with the product. This rim up here, it's just not coming out. I've taken out the stop. I've done everything you guys suggested basically, and that is it. I can't get any more product out. It is completely empty. I've definitely used it up. This needs replacing. We have our first finished product. And I think I'm gonna replace it with a similar product. Because I still need a glow product, I'm gonna replace it with the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is now in my 10 pan rotation. I absolutely love this product. It's a really great dupe out of all of them. I think that the collection is probably the most similar to the Charlotte Tilbury, but the e.l.f. one has a little bit more coverage and I wear it on its own a lot. So I'm gonna go for the e.l.f. as the new addition to 10 pan. We have our first finished product, woo! So that can go in my empties. Oh, and my beauty empties is coming. My makeup empties is coming, hopefully next week. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about it. I can't forget about it. There's still a pile of products in my office. Next, we have Rocketeur from Benefit. This stuff, like, look. I am piling this on right now. And it's so sheer that I really think I'll get through this quickly because the amount of product I actually have to put on for it to genuinely show up on me is a lot. I've definitely made a dent in it, I think. I have to look at the side-by-sides when I'm editing. I do like this blush a lot. Like, I think it has a really beautiful finish and a lovely undertone, but like I said, it needs to be layered with peach sugar or another blush. I do think I'm starting to make some progress with that, and you guys let me know if you see any movement in it. The NARS Natural Radiant Longwear. I mean, I literally just said that I have 2 favorite foundations in this month's favorites. I keep forgetting to use this. It's still one of my favorite foundations and I love it. And again, I used it today, so I've shaken it, so you can't really see. I do think this is definitely going down. I'll try and make a conscious effort to not shake it next time so you can see how it's looking. Of every 5 times I do my makeup, I'll use it like 3 times. So it's making movement. I think it's down to like here. Benefit Hoola. You guys already know that this one is gonna be one of the longest products to finish. It takes so long, but I've used this every single day since 10 pan started. So I do think I must have made at least a little bit of a dent in this. Thank God I love this product because I am gonna have to use it every single day because otherwise it's never gonna get finished up. But here's how we're looking with that. Surprisingly, my MAC Studio Fix powder is still going. It just won't go down. I've used this so much this month and it just won't go down. Like, this little ring here of product is driving me mental, and it is my personal challenge that next month's favorite video, this will be gone. This will be in it, and I'll be replacing it with a different powder because this has to be gone by next, surely. We'll see. My NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer is definitely needing to be scraped a lot more. So I think that this has probably got a month, maybe two at a push left in it. I'm having to like twist it before I use it. But again, this is another one of those products that is quite hard to get the product out of the top and the bottom. I'll take out the stopper and everything, and I will get as much of it out as I possibly can. But I think this one will either be next month or the following month. For my Charlotte Tilbury Tinted Love, I feel like a swatch test might be the best way to show you the progress. That's one swatch. It's clearly still got a lot of product. It's very wet, and I think it will just start drying up. Like, the swatch will be less wet, because I don't think weighing it is gonna actually show me how much product, because I don't know how much the thing itself weighs. Here is the swatch, so I'll compare next month. But I'm still using this loads. I still love this. I'm wearing it today with a lipstick on top of it. It's going down slowly but surely. It is happening. My Fenty cream bronzer, I don't know if you guys can see a difference. I've used this a lot over the past month. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing all of my product, £10 products on my face today, because I feel like it kind of makes sense. I think it's gone down a little bit. You guys let me know. I'll see when I compare them again. I don't think this is going to take me forever to use up. I definitely have made some moves with my Anastasia palette. Sienna has definitely gone down. It's been my go-to crease color. It's what I'm wearing today. I've been wearing it a lot recently. If I can't tell a difference when I watch it back, I'm gonna be pissed. And I've hit pan on Orange Soda. We're one step closer to hitting my goal. I'm struggling the most, definitely, with Dusty Rose. I haven't worn it very much at all. I think this one's gonna be the biggest challenge, believe it or not, because Mulberry has a huge dent in it. Again, I'm wearing Mulberry today. I've been wearing it a lot as a liner, kind of slowly making my way through it. Sienna, really easy. Orange Soda, really easy. Burnt Orange, really easy. But Dusty Rose is definitely more of a challenge. So maybe I'll challenge myself to use more of Dusty Rose over the next month. And then finally, my Becca Opal, again, is taking its sweet time. I don't know whether you can see a difference. I hope you can. I'm wearing it again. I'm wearing it today. I've been wearing it a lot day to day. A really great thing about Opal is it's a really lovely body glow. It looks really great on your shoulders and stuff because it's not too light. Blends really well with fake tan, and it just adds such a gorgeous glow. So that's actually a really good way to use it, which means I use it a lot more. If I'm ever getting my shoulders out or my legs out, I'm doing it now because I probably should have done this earlier because I had my shoulders out today, but that's a really good way to use it up as well. See? So it's like multi-purpose. And I have actually been using the blush and the bronzer a little bit, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna use them up. So my loves, those are my favorite products from February. Lots and lots of good ones, lots of new products in this month's favorites. I am now doing my 10 pans, so there won't be brand new products, but I still have loads of new products that I haven't tried yet. So hopefully the favorites videos won't get boring for you. There'll be new things to talk about every month. And of course, I'll keep you posted on my 10 pan. I'm excited that I've already used one product up. I'm really, really hoping that the MAC powder is in next month's empties, but we'll see. Place your bets down below. What product do you think will be empty next month? Do you think I'll finish the MAC one, or do you think there's another product that I might be able to empty next month? Let me know. Also, let me know your favorite product from this month. I would love to know, as well as, you know, just how you're doing. Love to hear what's going on in your life. So thank you for watching. As always, I hope you have the best day, the best week, and I will see you in my next video, which is coming very, very soon. Bye! Mwah.